Hey everyone, Wes here from Scamps Automotive. Today I'm working on a 2000 Subaru Outback and ran into a little bit of problems while trying to change the CV axle. I'll show you what's going on. So I was just going to replace this axle because the boot is completely ripped open here, but the other side was fine, but I was unable to get this axle out of the hub here. It's just so rusted that it's completely locked up in there. I took this thing, I heated up the axle and red hot. I put it in a shop press, put 10 tons of force on it, and it didn't even move. I mean, you can see it hasn't backed out at all. So, unfortunately, I told the customer, all this is going to have to be replaced. Got to get a new steering knuckle, a new hub and bearing, a new ball joint because that's ripped open too, and then the new axle, of course. So I got everything here. Just wanted to show you real quick how this thing is serviced. Here's the new knuckle. The way Subaru does it on these older ones, I think before 2005, they have a separate hub and bearing instead of a hub assembly that you'd find on newer ones in a lot of domestic cars. Oop, there goes the part of the bearing. So this all has to be pressed into the hub. Now I have a kit here that I can do all the press work with, but if you guys don't have that kit, you can take it to a local like Napa, any place that has a machine shop. You know, a lot of part stores do. O'Reilly's, some O'Reilly's have them, and you just give them all these parts. They'll do all the press work for you, put this all together, so then you can just install it right in. So obviously got the new axle as well. One thing I wanted to show you, if you ever have to remove these bolts on the top, on the strut here, make sure you can see this bolt right here, how it's oblong. That top bolt inside the strut mount is used to adjust the camber and the caster. As you turn it, it changes the degree. So you see that, so I don't have to do an alignment after this is done. I put some indexing marks here. I always like to put 2 just to make sure I'm dead on when I put it back in. But I got and then I got the same marks on my nut here that are gonna go right there. So that way when I install it, I can get the degree correct, just line the marks back up, and there will be no problem with the alignment. Alright, just a quick tip for you from Scamps Automotive, keep on wrenching.